Previously on Big Brother International Season 3, the house initially targeted the Big Brother USA Season 2 alliance, but things changed as more people started to discuss breaking up Emily and Mario by voting one of them out, preferably Emily. After the madness of kicking vending machines down, Pascal knocked the competition out and won the Nominator Challenge. However, instead of nominating 3 houseguests, he only needed to nominate 2 due to the secret assassin twist. Pascal nominated Emily and Mario, the house targets. On the other hand, the secret assassin, which turns out to be Hannah, nominated Simone to keep the scent off of her due to her clear close bond she had with Jason, the assassin power passer. However, things didn't work out as planned since some houseguests like Sammy clocked Hannah for being the secret assassin trying to cover her tracks. As Mario tried his best to save himself and Emily, he ended up winning the season's first safety challenge, leaving Emily and Simone on the block. Mario put a lot of effort into keeping Emily, and many people started to see the benefits in keeping her around. At the eviction, drama ensued as Carmen blamed Emily for being a cheater in her relationship with her boyfriend, and it caused some last-second flips as Emily went home in a close 9-8 vote. Who will the house target next? Will a split form after last eviction? Find out on today's episode.
This is a summary and recap of Big Brother International Season 3, Episode 4. Night 8 in the house is nowhere near calm like usual. After the tense 9-8 eviction vote, Simone still remains in the house, but she's already conspiring against Mario, Sammy, and Drake, as she tells Florence and Eliza that they are the 3 who likely spearheaded the failed flip vote. Later on, Hannah comforts Simone but doesn't tell her anything about her being the secret assassin who nominated her. Meanwhile, Drake talks to Pascal and tries to push for Carmen to be the target yet again. She stayed twice already, and now that Emily is out of the house, people should naturally want Carmen gone now. Pascal claims he agrees, though is Pascal really going to do anything in his power to target her? Probably not, because he wants to remain under the radar. Remember when Simone told Florence and Eliza her targets are Mario, Sammy, and Drake? Well, it already got leaked back to Sammy and Cassandra after Hannah heard about it from Eliza. Of course, Sammy is concerned and is on the train to target Simone. Cassandra is also on board after she voted Simone, thinking she was the deciding vote, but she really wasn't. The last thing she wants is for Simone to figure this out and target her. Telly and Charlie eventually agree as well to target Simone because they worry she's all over the place and could easily win a physical challenge due to her athletic ability. Day 9. The Nominator Challenge this round is all about carving pumpkins. Each round, the houseguests must carve a pumpkin properly within a time period. If they fail to do so, they are out. If everyone successfully makes a pumpkin during any round, the challenge will enter an automatic death match where they must carve their pumpkin as perfectly as possible. as they will have price values on them after the challenge. The highest valued pumpkin in that case wins. This challenge doesn't take long before the deathmatch commenced, since everyone carved out their pumpkin properly during round 2. Poor Cassandra, because she was the sole person eliminated in round 1. After the deathmatch round finishes, the pumpkins each receive a value. B. Marie comes in second place with her pumpkin worth $34. In first place, Crystal with $41, meaning Crystal wins her first Nominator challenge. As Crystal isn't a big target at the moment, she feels like this decision is pretty simple for her as she wants to go with the flow of the house. She nominates Carmen and Melody together as the two people having beef with one another, and she puts Simone up as a pawn, similarly to last round. After the challenge, everyone re-enters the house and do not seem too shocked by the nominations. Crystal wastes no time and asks various people who they want to evict, including Pascal, Charlie, and Eliza. Pascal in their one-on-one conversation told her he was between Melody and Carmen. During the chat with Charlie and Eliza, Eliza said she wanted Simone out due to her physicality and willingness to target people who voted her last round, and since she was one of them, she doesn't feel comfortable keeping her any longer. Hearing this information intrigues Crystal as she starts to rethink if targeting Carmen is the best thing for her individual game. There is still someone who really wants Carmen gone though, and that's Roddy as he tries to convince B. Marie and Mario to vote her out. However, Mario disagrees with the plan and claims he wants Simone gone as he caught wind she's targeting him. Of course, Roddy can't do much about that to convince Mario otherwise. So what about Melody? Who is targeting her tonight? Well, it's simple, because Melody and Carmen are practically after each other tonight. They tried rallying their own votes to take each other out. Will it work, or will the votes be too dominant for Simone to leave? Night falls, and the eviction ceremony soon begins. The discussion touches on Crystal's nominations a little bit as she explains to Carmen and Melody that she nominated them for the reason that they are simply being pit against each other ever since round 1. Of course, Carmen doesn't like that as an excuse, but she keeps her cool, even when Melody called her a poison in this house. Other than that, nothing else notable was mentioned during the discussion. Not even Simone had anything to say. With that, the vote was ready to begin. After every houseguest except for Crystal voted, the results were finally ready to be revealed, and with 6 votes each, all 3 nominees are tied. This means Crystal, as the nominator, has to break the tie. After heading up to vote and returning to the eviction room, the sole vote was revealed to have been casted against Simone, making her the next evictee of the season. Carmen breathes out, relieved that she survived once again, and Simone sits there in shock. She finally gets up and hugs everyone, wishing them luck. She heads on out, still wondering what just happened. See you all for episode 5.
Next time on Big Brother International. After a shocking vote count, the houseguests try to figure out what went down leading to Simone's eviction. Will Carmen push her allies too far to the point where they end up ditching her? Plus, will the Melody and Carmen showdown finally come to an end? Find all of this out next episode on Saturday.
Simone's final thoughts. Simone is quite sad at the result. She expected the Carmen and Melody war to finish, but it's clear some people wanted it to keep going. She's mainly confused why Crystal evicted her and is assuming Ian told her she was being targeted by her. All in all, Simone is glad she got to be on All Stars and feels like she learned a lot from this experience despite the short time she was on for.